play 5K series powered by GAEMS. Sorry for the wait once again. We couldn't connect to the ending of the VQ versus Fuse match, so we just waited for compLexity versus TK to get started up, and we're in that match right now. It's going to be Sovereign and Domination, the first map between both of these teams, and I'm going to be starting with TK at the start of this one. Now, something to just know is that Team Kaliber, last night, they played in the finals of the eBash LAN tournament. They ultimately lost to Team Chicago, but that LAN it finished very early in the morning, so these guys, they're pretty tired, so we'll see if they're able to focus up for this match as, these teams, the points won't really affect them that much, but it's still nice to have, and it's always nice to play against another strong team in a tournament setting. But compLexity, they were looking so good against Curse Las Vegas when we last saw them. We haven't seen much of TK from this tournament, but yeah, we all know what TK is capable of. They're a top team, so we got two great teams going at it today, and there you go, 3 down already for Kaliber.
Yep, and let's see if Kaliber is going to be able to respond here on this B bomb site. They look to get super aggressive here, and which obviously they need to try and establish some kind of control right away there, right on the red side, or the blue side, excuse me. But needless to say, it seems as if Team Kaliber just cannot seem to take care of a couple of the players, like, that are lingering over by the mid area there by B, and they're a little late to respond on a couple of the plays there. You see Gunjar, he ended up picking up someone, but it seems as if Team Kaliber, they just can't seem to get their bearings here on Sovereign Domination.
Well, Aix, he's yet to die in the entire game. He's 3-0, and Kaliber, they recognized very early on, and that was a great heads-up play by them. They're like, all right, it's tough to break the setup that they have going at the B flag. So Theo's like, well, I'm going to go try and make something happen at C. And he was able to capture the flag. Will be able to neutralize it as he takes out Clayster, but they've also lost, well, they have control of the A flag. They've been able to neutralize B and C now as compLexity. They should be able to recap C, but Team Kaliber, even though they weren't able to make anything happen at the B flag at the start of this one, now they've brought it back to, within their grasp. It's only a 4-point game, and, it's pretty much back to the start as everyone's fighting for the B flag to go down for compLexity. Now Kaliber, they're making their move.
Yep, they are able to get B there, so that's a great play for Kaliber. Let's see if they can maintain this position control and just navigate the bottom and watch to see if anyone's going to be creeping up on top of that ladder. Sharp with a stop headshot on Clayster. Although B is being contested, they are going to be able to get players on it, and they do manage to contest it right away, right after that pickup. So again, this is just a great look here. They pick up B one more time, thus creating that worry there for compLexity. They're going to continue to rack on the score here, 34-32 right now.
And right now they're losing the B flag, so Gunjar on your screen, he's going to jump out towards the platform, spotting a couple players on the flag. Takes out one, can't get the second though. So it's looking like a B flag will go back in control for compLexity, but Kaliber, they were able to take the lead for the time being. So they have around 10 seconds to work with before it becomes a tie game. As now we're watching the point of view of Theory on the B flag. Connects with the grenade onto Aix, so 2 down for both teams. Can't get the kill on the Crim, but he was able to neutralize the flag, and with that kill, Nezlo picking up 2. Team Kaliber, they should be able to recap the B flag, and they do so. And also, in case you guys didn't know, when a flag is neutralized, it only takes 5 seconds to capture it, as opposed to a couple more seconds. I don't know exactly if it's an enemy-controlled flag. It's 10?
Yeah, I believe it's 10.
I was going to say that, but I know in the past we've done a 7.5 capture times. I don't know if Infinity Ward adapted that. But anyways, neutral flag takes 5 seconds to capture, so it's a very quick once you do get it neutralized.
Probably isn't 10, now that I think about it. Probably is 7.5.
7.5? Something like that.
It's just us being us. Just trying to figure out what it is. Of course, as you guys are well aware, Ghost is a new game, which means new experiences and new understandings of everything that is going on here in the matchup. But one thing that we can say for certain is that this is a very close matchup between two very talented teams. No one really getting ground here, and no one really running away in the slaying category. Maybe Aix, who's 11-7 right now, and Gunjar on the other side, 11-9. But no one really going, oh my god, this dude is just absolutely tearing it up right now. It's been pretty even thus far.
Yeah, it's just a slaughter fest over here at the B flag. Both teams trading it back and forth as Theory picks up 2. Now it's going to be Team Kaliber. They're going to be able to neutralize the flag, but compLexity, they're going to try to regain control. Nate's coming out from both sides. Gunjar won't connect with any kills. Now it's Nezzle's turn, but damage already done as compLexity take control. 25 seconds now remaining in the first half. As in competitive domination, we play 2 halves, 5 minutes each. At the total points at the end of the game, and whoever has more will win. As right now, compLexity, they're going to be able to tie it up with the next 5 seconds and 14 seconds remaining. So that's an opportunity for 2 scores. They should be able to take maybe like a 4-point lead, 5-point lead.
Yep, it seems that is certainly going to be the case there. They get a 5-point lead to close that one out, and 66-71 is Team Kaliber. You know, it was very close there for a second, but I mean, honestly, it still is super close. I mean, we're talking a 5-point lead, Revan. That can go away in a heartbeat.
Yeah, without a doubt. I mean, you know, looking at the scoreboard, everybody from Kaliber going negative, but despite that, being down only 5 points, you know, it's not that bad. I mean, 5 points is really nothing. But regardless, just for the fact that compLexity have the lead, Kaliber have to get points. That means that they do have to work at a quicker pace here. They're going to be the ones trying to initiate going for the second control flag, where compLexity, they could take a more reserved approach to it. They could hang back at the first cycle of kills and push up from there. Regardless, we're going to see what Team Kaliber decide to implement, but we're going to be watching through the point of view from compLexity, as we saw all Team Kaliber throughout the first 5 minutes. So it's only fair that we give compLexity their time in the spotlight. So give me a player to watch for CUL. We know Aches started off with a hot hand. Who do you want to watch?
Yeah. Well, first I need an invite. Seems like my internet is just booty today.
Come on, man.
But
stop leaving the game.
I'm not leaving the game. It's just booting me because my internet.
The podcast.
I have like a 0.20 download right now. So that's how bad it is. I said that with way too much emphasis. It's like I have a 0.20 download right now. Like, that's just,
you know,
oh goodness,
it's actually 0.2.
Whatever. No one asked you, Revan. No one asked you, bro.
Just letting you know, man. But
all
here we go.
Jump compLexity. Go with Aches. That's it.
You want to watch Aches, patty cakes.
Patty cakes, yes.
All right, so he's got a frag. So frag subtext 2 go down for compLexity, and it's probably exactly what Team Kaliber were looking for. 3 go down. Aches has to fend off this B flag, and there you go. It's currently being captured by Kaliber. Checks 2 corners and finds him on the left. Does pick up the kill onto Nezlo. So B flag will maintain neutrality for the first couple of seconds, but he's already got a different objective on his eye as he makes his way through bottom lockers. Does pick up one. That'll be sharp. Another one spotting near the middle alley, trying to help out his teammates, and he won't be able to take that kill, but he can put pressure onto the C flag from here. But it looks like he just wants to back up, defend the B flag, and then maybe make something happen over near C. But at the end of the day, he gets taken out by Theory, picks up 2, and Team Kaliber won't be able to capture the B flag. So highly contested, just like the first side.
Yeah, which is exactly what I expected, man. I mean, honestly, these two teams on this particular map have just been going at it back and forth, with compLexity just getting that slight nod at the end of that first round of play there. You know, even looking at this right now, I mean, a 1-point differential in this round of play just really speaks to how close these two teams are. But I will give compLexity all the credit in the world, because for what it's worth, they are just holding them back, and they are stopping them from being able to get any kind of ground whatsoever. I think Clay may have naded himself.
Yeah, I was watching that unfold. The grenade just rolled right back towards Clay. Unfortunately, well, I guess fortunately it didn't kill him, but it didn't pick up anyone else in the other team. He eventually got taken out shortly after that. But at the end result of that is compLexity. They take control of the B flag now. They're going to be building onto the 5-point lead they have. So they're up by a total of 11 points. And they're pushing for the 3-cap. Kaliber not letting up here. Spots on top ladder. Does pick up the kill onto Theory, as they will be able to neutralize the flag. And there you go. 3-cap implemented. So right now, Team Kaliber have 0 income in total in terms of points.
Yeah, and I like Crim6 there. He's being the roamer for his team, which is now going to force them to actually have to, well, I thought he was a roamer. He actually was hanging back by C there. But needless to say, despite that, you know, it created enough pressure to give Kaliber a reset and be able to, or excuse me, a complexity a reset to be able to make their way up. You know, like just say, okay, let's establish some control right now. Let's hold down some specific areas and let's push up a little bit more against this Kaliber squad, because before they were pushing up, but the battle for B was so crazy that they were just not able to get any kind of ground in there. And although they were able to cap it, they were oftentimes playing on the back foot. Now this time around, they're able to get a little bit more ground, push up on C a tad bit more, and apply that pressure to Kaliber.
Yeah, Krim's going off right now. He is currently 13-7, leading the entire lobby in terms of total kills. So he's definitely finding success around the map. And speaking of Crim6, he's on your screen now. Just found 1 kill onto Theory, but he's just in a position where he could climb up the ladder, take the players off the B flag as he finds one more down low. They're currently losing the A flag. That goes neutral, but Clay should be able to recap that back. And that's just a move of desperation from Team Kaliber, just trying to push all the way towards the complexity home flag. With the minute 30 seconds remaining in the entire game, they're currently down by 28 points in the second half, and they lost by 5, so that's 33 overall. They're going to need a 3 cap for a whole minute to take the lead in this game.
Yeah, and it's going to be very, very difficult here. I mean, you know, I think with the way that complexity has been playing this one, you know, their shots are on point. You know, they have great rotations. They're at the right place at the right time, which is really all you can ever ask of your teammates. So, I mean, honestly, with a 33-point lead plus the 5 that they had before, making it 38, that's it. I mean,
yeah, it's over.
GG's at this point.
Yeah, so if you guys are wondering the mathematics behind domination, you get 1 point per flag every 5 seconds. So you could get 36 points a minute if you have a 3 cap, and obviously complexity, they're up by more than 36 points. So this game is over. First map does go to complexity. I believe we are still in a best-of-3 series up until the semifinals, I think. So I think both, regardless, complexity, they're going to be in a great position as they only need to win 1 more map to knock out Team Kaliber and advance to the next one, whereas now there's a lot of pressure put onto Kaliber as they're going to have to try to take Search and Destroy away from complexity. And complexity, they've been looking so good in Search. I mean, they were up 5-0 against Curse Las Vegas. Even though it was brought back to 5-5, they were able to win that map. And, you know, what was, you know, quote-unquote, their weakest game type in Black Ops 2 is looking like one of their strongest here on Ghosts.
Yeah, so we'll see how this is all going to work out for them, you know, but I'm not going to sleep on Team Kaliber because Neslo is the kind of player that knows Search and Destroy, no matter what the Call of Duty is. He's very, very good at it. He knows how to fake out opponents, and I'm assuming that he, you know, along with Sharp too, is another one of those guys that they're, you know, gonna bring that mentality to this next matchup. But you got to give credit to Crim6. You know, 19-10 there, just some great plays by him. Complexity able to lock down that game handedly, if you will. Yeah. But now moving on to Search and Destroy, we'll see how this unfolds. But like you said, man, complexity, that what was once their worst is now their best. Can they come up on top?
All right, we're going to commercial break, and when we come back, map number 2 between complexity and Team Kaliber. Don't go anywhere.
Gentlemen, on this 5th day of July, in the year 2050, I, Lady Gillespie, am proud to present to you Toothless Hawkins and his robot jazz band. 1, 2, 3, 4.